Hi, everybody. Yeah, I should have known that was coming. Why did it do that? Hello? Check 1 2. Why did it reset itself? Hey, fuck you. Anyway, I think there's a issue with my audio interface. What I'm saying is this fucking song is good. This song goes hard as hell, and Pretty Reckless are really good. But this record in general, I'm glad it seemed. Yeah, stupid thing. This record in specific is very underrated. A lot of people know Pretty Reckless because their lead singer, who you're hearing here. Just let her hit this note. Hold on a sec. Ugh, so good. Yeah, hold on. Life is done as a wait for the light to come. Anyway, the singer here that you're hearing, in case you don't know, is Taylor Momsen, the actress. She was, a lot of people know Pretty Reckless only because she was on Gossip Girl. She was also, one of my favorite facts about her is that she was Cindy Lou Who in the Jim Carrey Grinch, which I think is hilarious. But anyway, a lot of people know her because she was a famous actress. A lot of people know the band because she was a famous actress first. Hi, my love. But this album here is underrated from them, and it's an incredibly, thoroughly good front to back rock record from a few years ago. And it's definitely gonna have to be one of the ones I cover because a lot of people who even listen to Pretty Reckless don't really talk about this album much, and I really want to highlight it. But this fucking song goes so hard, huh? This song is one of my hype up songs. This fucking song gets me going so hard. Just hear the fucking Latin parts here. That's why it's on this playlist, because the Latin made me think witchy, which works for Black Book, but dolor solo viva all a man factor. And I don't feel bad about bungling the Latin that she's saying here because she's also not using correct grammar in Latin for it, so she's bungling it too. Don't fuck with me. All right, I'm moving slowly through stuff here. For those of you who don't know, my name is Annie. I use she, her pronouns. There's my info in chat right there. Welcome to Skinny Pig Games. How are you all doing this fine time zone? While Josh Homme gets us started here, I will pull up some Black Book. This is a song that just makes you kind of dance in your seat a little. I think so, anyway. It is witchy, vibey dance music. Love it. Playing some Ark. Ooh, fun. Motionless again. I got nothing to lose and only one way up. Finish the doll. Yeah, the dolls look super cool, Sai. Working on a big Christmas present. Hell yeah. Uh-oh. Game appears to have frozen. Oh, here it comes. There it is. Stitches and scars. Got my own theme. Music plays wherever I are. Love that fucking song. Oh, song's so good. Pitiful plaything. Yeah, so as I said in chat before we went live, no Jackie D tonight unless he may show up later, but he has a buddy over at his house at the moment. So wow. Damage till the damage is done.
And a torn up shepherd's accordion.
Yeah. Right. I follow the tracks, I lose health. That's all I get
This
from it.
instrument obviously went through the paws of some wild beast. Its body is scratched with claws, and the bellows are torn to shreds. In the grills of the instrument, you find
hey,
a
what's up,
broken wolf
Alpaca?
tooth.
Welcome back. Glad to see you here again. Mountain of a molehill, if the molehill is mine. I'll turn it down in OBS because I think the volume's very good for me. How's that volume? Is that a little better? Is that too quiet? I forget what I was missing. It turned out to be sleeve puffs. Ah. Blow my load over the status quo. Here we go. Okay. We are chasing down some wolves from here on out.
There's a drop near the road.
Gonna
It's notorious for the stories told. They say
damage
two
till the
bandits killed
damage
each
is
other here in a
done.
dispute over money. They were both buried here.
Oh.
They say the reason for their fight is still at the bottom of this ravine.
Bam. Two bandits killed each other here in a dispute over money. They were both buried here. There's a reason for their fight still at the bottom of the ravine. I'll check it out.
It smells of rot and graveyard dampness at the bottom. You find 3 old graves here. You whisper a prayer and catch your breath. Even the bandits deserve peace.
Nice. Got my health back. Let's go, baby. Oh, there's a cinematic.
Even after
maybe not.
sunset, the town is boiling with activity. The shops and stalls are open. Your eyes are dragged towards high stone domes and merchant houses, almost against your will. You soon find a hunting shop.
A hunting
Old
shop.
was telling you about.
Wow, the camera work there was really cool. Okay, so herbalist, peddler, bookbinder, sup, buddy.
Seek me out, girl, and I will grant you knowledge. I can help you gain a better grasp of your book and all the wisdom contained within.
All right. Choose a page and add firmware. Oh, that's fun. Yeah, the art style is really cool because it is like these drawings are fantastic, but the 3D stuff is also like yeah.
Demons fleeing from your roar.
The 3D art style looks like Untitled Goose Game, but I mean that in a good way because that game is awesome. Oh, I did not mean to buy that, but that's good. It is really good to have. Why do I have so much money all of a sudden? I didn't realize I was gonna have so much money right now. I have one of those. Let's sell some stuff. Bear paw. Okay, I need to keep that. Got a lot of stuff I can sell here. Okay. Very storybook. Yeah, exactly. It's kind of nice. Bunya Broom. Strengthens regeneration is pretty cool. I do have already some more stuff here. Ailment 5. Oh, that's fun. Cool. Use. got a lot of stuff. A lot of money for that. Alright, hunting store now. Oh. No, you're an herbalist. Okay, never mind. Well, regen is very good. I'll take 2 of those. It's a dog shroom. Chad, it's a dog shroom. See? Remove poison and waste. I want that. Adam's head, of course. I have 18 Adam's head, though. I probably shouldn't have even bothered. Ward 3. Breaker. I have hella herbs. I really need to start using more herbs in battle, I think.
We didn't see you at Mr. Nikolsky's house yesterday. Did something happen?
Oh, right. The Dvorovoys have lost the key, and I was left without a trace at the last possible moment.
Slavic spirit of the courtyard. Oh.
I couldn't afford to show up like some kind of unkempt peasant girl now, could I? What are you looking at, girl? By whose orders are you here?
I accidentally overheard your conversation. I can help. Even if the key is lost,
She's gonna be a bitch to me, I guarantee you that. Oh, maybe not, I guess.
The right herb to those Cherdon women. What was that herb that opened locks?
Break herb.
Here. Press this break herb onto the lock and it will open.
Open the lock with an herb? Are you
An
jesting?
herb?
Wait. An hour helped my servants one time. He also used a herb. Surprisingly, it
This is
helped.
the same voice actress.
Everything is possible nowadays. Have you heard how the spiritual sense of Mr. S went?
Yes, really. Thank you for your help. I've heard of the potential of folk remedies, but I wouldn't think it would be applicable to locks. Here,
I mean,
buy yourself
you're
a
right, no?
pryanik.
Oh, thank you. That's very kind of you.
You question the townswomen about your acquaintance.
I know who you're talking about. This family is definitely of means.
I heard he's the sole heir.
I think their family estate is somewhere in the suburbs.
Okay. Thanks, ladies. I'm not gonna play some cards. Hey, there's a drunk guy.
A couple of tiny chorts are sitting on the drunkard's left shoulder. Perhaps they're to blame for his present state. This puny
Leave the
thing
man
isn't
alone.
worth a Zagavar. The moment you touch
Yeah,
him,
absolve the
demons
sin.
disappear, muttering angrily. The peasant, it seems, has started to breathe more steadily.
Okay, Chad, I have a question for those of you who are around regularly. Let's go first. Count the crows. Those of you who are here regularly, who now that I've been playing this music here, do you guys have any favorite songs that play behind that you can remember? I mean, even if you don't remember name of, like anything you remember about an artist or like some lyrics or something like that. Oh, okay.
What's the Cherdon Daily?
The latest news from across the West. It's cheap.
It's cheap.
I might not be here tomorrow. Right now, you won't get any poorer.
Rude. Okay. Hey, look at this. We got some newspaper, chat. Some written out lore. Sorry, I gotta drink some water here. Dude, this cough has been fucking killing me. 100% same alpaca. He goes, I yell like this every time I talk. Everything is for sale. The salt refinery is organizing a grand celebration to honor a local saint. Manufactory owner claims he managed to ward off the force of evil with the assistance of a talented witch from Vilgort. This claim is reinforced by the reappearance of Bride in the salt pits. Nice. Our land is famous for its wealth, as well as for the vastness of its forests, which spread across the Uyezd. One of these forests of late has become subject to rumors. According to various hunters, evil spirits abound within. It is possible the forest will become a tasty morsel for anyone brave enough and not prone to superstitious beliefs to venture into it. The telegraph, yeah, the telegraph line between Uyezd and Solikamsk, we knew about that. Deputy Shortcomings will be chastened at the utmost austerity. Vanished without a trace. It has been several years since our governorate, our holy land of Perm, has been the subject of alarming and horrifying news. The village of Nemzia, dear to all who have had a chance to visit it in a sparse moment of leisure, vanished without a trace, like the moon behind an inky cloud. Where is it gone? Who's to blame? A police investigation is underway. I'm sorry, the whole village disappeared? The whole village disappeared. Really enjoyed one stream and listened to Survival Sounds. Cool album. It'll take them. Yeah, I fucking love that album. I'm glad that other people are getting into it now as well. Okay, where's the fucking hunter shop? Mr. Fairbanks.
Mr. Fairbanks? I need to question you about one of your buyers.
I don't care what you need.
I don't
Hunter
care
has
what you
supplies
need.
from you. His name is Irad.
A peasant girl doesn't belong here. Phew, phew.
You hold out a handful of coins. Looks like the merchant is ready to help you now. It's a pity he hasn't become less arrogant.
Well, yeah.
Alright,
When police are left to
alright.
look in the no
I'll
more
tell
people
you
village.
about
Also,
it.
it sounds like it's the village itself, not like the
Irad
people.
lives on the edge
But
of
like the
Jordan,
place
to the
vanished is what it
east.
sounded like to me.
I haven't seen him in my shop for a long time. I don't know why you would need him, and I don't care. I think he's finished hunting. Well, don't just stand here in front of the shop. You've learned what you need, so go.
Dickhead. Alright. Where to next? I feel like I'm gonna go soon, but let me just go give one more quick walk around the courtyard here. Make sure I didn't miss anybody. Okay. Off we go. To the hunter's hut.
The welcoming light of the hunter's lodge is lost among the gloomy outline of pines at the forest's edge. The trees look like stern guardians, standing watch over the grim secrets of the forest. The host is standing near the house.
Glad to hear it, Stormbird.
God bless.
Salam. Who are you?
I'm
Salam.
a
Oh,
granddaughter
he's
of the Lord
Jewish.
Churov, and know her from Vilgard.
Vasilisa. Long time no see.
Wow,
I
his
remember when you were this tall.
voice
Well,
is
what brings you here?
fantastic.
I came for help. I need to go to the forest, track the wolves.
The wolves, you say?
You tell him about the events of the wedding.
It so happens that I'll help you. I've known Shurale for a long time. I'll guide you
Oh,
to
the-
the forest.
Oh, the Leishi.
You think the Liashe is to blame? But how will we find the wolves?
We will, Alabirga, we will.
Oh, sorry. He's
The wolves are gathering in a pack. They'll need a leader.
Muslim, not
The tracks are
Jewish.
leading to
I
Pollute,
apologize.
so we'll go there. I was thinking, where did so many wolves come from? It turns out it's your doing.
This man is to blame, Alexander.
I hear, but he failed to protect. Now your wolves are running amok. They wounded my falcon. They could start attacking people. We need to hurry.
Yeah, they sure could.
Grandpa told me you've known each other for a long time. So you know me as well.
Okay, losing shoe. Okay,
I
losing
I
shoe.
saw you when I visited
Sideways,
Igor.
bring the shoe. The shoe.
You were little
Home
then.
by 12 o'clock.
They
and two
didn't
shoes.
call him
Home
old
by
Igor
12 o'clock
then.
and two shoes.
Did he help
Home by
you?
12 o'clock and
He
two
did.
shoes.
But
Shoe,
all
the
was
shoe.
not well.
Okay, losing a
It's a
shoe
long
in the mud.
story.
Okay, losing a shoe in the mud. Okay, losing a shoe in the mud.
You're hunting with a falcon?
Hunting with a fuck.
I don't remember hearing about
This is
that.
a very pretty falcon. Strong's very
It's
good.
a rare skill. So what now? The curse is passed on to him, but the bite is a weak one.
Let me have a look at your bird.
The wound has almost closed,
Aw.
but the falcon looks bad. You feel the traces of the curse on the wound.
Poor falcon.
The falcon needs a herb, but which one would be good for a curse?
Adam's head and Arculin. Not. Yeah,
I don't
okay.
think we can manage without this herb.
'Cause
You
it's
need
a-
Peter's cross. I think we can find
I
it
already have
nearby.
some.
You
Bro.
search the closest
Whatever.
glades and soon find the herb you seek. Several zagavers, and the falcon is cured.
Thank Allah. Thank you, Vasilisa. Igor didn't study you in vain. Take it. I know the feather will be useful in a sorcery.
Cool.
We need to hurry.
All right.
They could scatter.
Let's go chase
and
some
then
wolves,
we won't
chat.
be able to find them.
It seems some of them are going towards the hunter. Be careful. It seems some of them are going towards the hunter. Be careful.
No.
Several
It's funny when
wolf-like
people do 2
figures
takes and they
emerge from
manage
the
to not
forest.
cut them.
The beasts do not waste
So we
any
get both
time
of them.
with their attack.
Oh, Jesus, what? They just show up? Hi. Okay. Look at how much I'm doing here. So I'm gonna do that and then... No, come on, man. There we go. All right. Wink. Little bark they do after they get hit. Poor things. Ow. I should have maybe put some armor on myself. Got plenty of healing. Okay. Lizzie, yeah. So tell me about this Lizzie Borden class. I feel like I remember you mentioning it when you were signing up for classes. I'm trying to remember now. No, too bad. Because I feel like I remember you talking about this Lizzie Borden class, but now I'm really trying to remember if you were or not. If I'm remembering that rightly. I'm glad this game is fun to watch. I don't know, like, I didn't expect it to be this long, so I was kind of worried that people were not going to enjoy it, but it seems to have been going really well for people in terms of people staying around, and I really appreciate you guys. Where is it? Come on. Oh, I'll do this instead. Class that focuses on the fictionalizations of the story. Super excited. That's pretty cool. That is actually significantly cooler than a class on the actual events too, for what it's worth. Because various true crime stuff that I like has covered the events in various amounts of detail, and it's an interesting story, but it is not anything like the fictionalizations. And so a lot of people go into it thinking one thing, and it has very little to do with the rhyme that everybody knows and all the various ways it's been discussed, which I think is really interesting personally, you know. I'm gonna take a quick herb. Okay. Watched Ballet, a TV movie in the 70s, an Alfred Hitchcock Presents episode. I'm aware of that one. And then Lizzie, 2018. Talk about the real crime in the fictional versions. Do or don't really effects. Yeah. If you want to hear my favorite take on the real events, sorry, hold a second. Ooh, very good. My favorite take on the real crime, as is true with most crime things, because I'm not that. Yeah, I think true crime is mostly full of
with fangs bared.
Mostly full of vultures, true crime is. But I really, really like Last Podcast on the Left, and their Lizzie Borden episodes are very, very good, and I recommend them if you've not listened to them.
With the help of a few old Zagavers, one of the attackers turns into a human. The rest of the beasts, who were ordinary wolves, hide in the forest. You feel the power that fills the Black Book. The seal is still intact, but you're on the right path.
Allah, it's true. He turned back.
What's
Hey.
going on? Have you drank too much?
I wish that were the case. You had a curse on you.
This is the guy who said he could drink infinite vodka.
Good.
The woodsman.
Thank you, Vasilisa.
Hey.
How many are left?
Yes, we need to stock up on herbs
What?
to break the curse.
You can find the herbs all over the forest.
That skipped a couple lines, I feel like. She didn't answer the question at
Follow me.
all.
I have a sum of water.
That's the kind of love I've been dreaming of. Hey, look at the falcon. What's up, buddy? Yeah, and I got my cat. Is that in the book? The Rosoil? Doesn't look like it is. Thank you. I don't know why it wasn't in there. Bow, bow, bow. Bow, bow. Bow, ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. I can't take everything squad out. It's not that helpful. I only need one fucking C. Nice. Feel tonight. Oh, hey, Beans is here. I missed. What's up, Beans? How you doing? Sorry, I looked away for just long enough to miss everything that was going on in chat. Criminal justice major. Oh, sorry, hold on a second. Then they don't get a true crime, but keep fixing the specific case. To the class seemed like a good idea and is correct. Yeah, absolutely. Criminal justice major's true crime is super complicated for me. Focus on the systems on the hook. Yeah, that's true. No, see, Alpaca, the thing about, so what I mean by true crime specifically is I mean true crime as entertainment, because that's, you probably are aware of this, but true crime is the most popular genre of podcast by a wide mile. There is Joe Rogan, which is sort of categoryless, and the next biggest podcast in the world is My Favorite Murder. They might be bigger than him. I don't think they're bigger than him, but they're close. And nothing else, even when you take market share by genre, especially within nonfiction, but in general, take market share by genre, true crime destroys every other category of podcast. And the problem is that podcasts like, I don't want to shit on anybody's faves if anybody's into these people, but podcasts like My Favorite Murder and a lot of these other true crime podcasts are vultures. My Favorite Murder have a thing. One of the reasons I can never get into them is My Favorite Murder have a thing that they did where they, when they were making merch, they sold merch that had the faces of victims of somebody on them, victims who had living relatives. I don't know any more specifics than that. I don't actually this is a story I've gotten secondhand, but it's stuff like that that's like true crime as a entertainment genre is full of vultures. So I am very particular about what true crime I listen to, which is why I like Last Pod. They're not like, they are very much making fun of the crimes and the things that happen, and they occasionally are mocking the victims to a degree, but they're not doing it to living people generally, and they also are not like capitalizing on people's misery. They very openly discuss like why and how everything is really fucked up, and you know, like, while they are making a joke out of some very serious stuff that happened, they're not trying to like sell it. Do you know what I mean? Like, ugh. Just, it's gross. It's full of vultures. Like I said, full of vultures. What from the guillotine? A little flea, take a little fever dream. Each side don't deal. I don't mind you. It's you I need to get rid of here. Decent. I mean, dude. We'll accept this one. Oh, here we go. Why not? Okay. This one's all right. Talk to the
It's
hunter.
better to go in the dark.
Hi, what's up,
We may
non-existing
not be
void?
able to
I didn't even
find
realize you'd
werewolves
come in.
during
How you
the
doing?
daytime.
Get into yeah, that's fair. It would probably not help with anxiety. Most true crime stuff that I like is educational. Focus cares about the why little. Yeah, exactly. Very dry academic true crime is different. I don't consider that true crime. I consider that like a study of crime, I guess, but it's not true crime. True crime is entertainment. That's what I was getting at.
Did Grandpa help you in the past?
Excuse me.
There was this incident, but I wasn't able to give this chart his due. Maybe it's for the better that you showed up. Within nowhere, we'll be able to track the Leshy.
Criminology. That's what I was looking for.
I
Criminology
need
and true crime are very different things.
Do you know
That's
where
what
they
I'm
can
getting at.
grow?
To the east of Korea, all the forests are all the masters. That means you'll find your herb there.
How will we search for wedding guests?
We'll follow their tracks. Alaberga will track down every one of them.
I've never heard of Alaberga
Looks like
before.
they went to Palutstone. We'll find them there.
Because I've heard inshallah, not as God willing. Not big on murder stories. Then this one about it. That's just it was interesting though. If you really want, to hear good non-serial killer, like murdery true crime, I mean, it is still dark. It's still fucked up, like what happened and stuff. But if you want to hear a really, really interesting true crime thing, you should listen to the podcast Heaven's Gate, the Pineapple Street Media Heaven's Gate podcast.
Hush, Proshka. You'll scare the hunter.
He won't hear anything. Not unless I want to. If I'm dealing with a regular human, he won't know a thing that I'm saying. He thinks I'm purring. Ha! Don't worry. We'll catch your friends soon enough. And put them on a nice, strong chain.
What's the show again, Beans? I don't
funny.
remember if I asked you.
What if they've already tried some wolf food?
Then all the better reason for the chain.
Proshka.
Proshka, that's rude. Kitty demon baby boy. With Billy Crystal's voice. Russian Billy Crystal. Okay, on we go. I don't see, because I have you, Igor. Oh, he's locked. Never mind. Okay, let's go. Tuck Everlasting. Oh, you know, never saw Tuck Everlasting. Is it good? Stick to fiction for now. Too many things going wrong with us. That is exactly true. Non-existing, but it depends on your coping
Steps
mechanisms.
over old
Sorry,
moss are enough for the constant murmur of fir branches to cover you
Excuse me?
entirely. Before you, you see the rotting wooden frames of an abandoned village. You think to yourself, is this the fate of everything on this earth?
Lightweight. It depends on your coping mechanisms, because sometimes what you want, and because I go back and forth too, depending on what mood I'm in and what's actually happening around me. Sometimes I want to hear things that are worse that are happening. Do you know what I mean? To make me feel better about what I'm going through, to put it in perspective. Sometimes I want to hear like something bad presented humorously, so that I can feel better about what I'm going through. Sometimes I want escapism. That is something that feels completely better and different and unrelated. That makes me care about other stuff than what I'm stressed about, and hopefully has a happy ending. And sometimes neither, you know, sometimes I want to just learn something. Like, I guess it varies for me. I go through a lot of them, but everybody's got a different coping mechanism. And if you like to hear about other bad stuff to put your stuff in perspective, last podcast on the left, I recommend very highly. Okay.
A circle made of meadow flowers
Hell yeah.
is in the middle of the village. Accompanied by a cold wind, the old secrets the grim fir branches speak of causes the white petals of cuckoo's tears to shiver with fear. You whisper the secret words and pick the herbs that grow here. But
Very fun show
will
to
it
be
be
in.
enough
This one.
for all
Let's
the
get that
cursed?
right on Broadway. Yeah. Oh, you didn't see Carrie last weekend. Oh, you're supposed to see Carrie last weekend. I've been meaning to see Carrie live. Emphasize with victims too much for that. Yes, that's fair. Well, right, exactly. And so, yeah, it really just comes down to what specifically you, what specifically helps you. The other thing about Last Pod is that they're very, when they get into the actual horrible stuff happening, parts of things, they're very academic. they do not really get into like, God, imagine, you put yourself in this space, da da da. They just say this and then this and then this and then this and then this. Here, I'll tell you, I'll give you one. I'll give you one that because true crime is also a lot more than just murders and serial killers, and that's part of the thing that people need to remember about it. And I think that doesn't come across to a lot of people. The thing I will say is, you should, if you want to try out their show and see if you like their stuff at all, listen to their episodes on JFK and Lee Harvey Oswald. They did a 5-parter on the JFK assassinations and the life of Lee Harvey Oswald, and it is hilarious. And also, that's a little bit less of like I know that's still a murder, but that's like a little less of a like, this is a serial killer heavy hitter recovering John Wayne Gacy type thing, and more of a like, this is a political assassination, which was a big fucking deal. But also, Lee Harvey Oswald is a total loser. He's a dork, and it's funny. Even though he did really, he did something really fucked up. And there's all the conspiracy theory stuff in it, which is so fun to hear them cover.
He says a lot of beasts have come through here
anyway,
recently.
we should move off true crime. I'm sorry, I'm hammering on it a lot.
Leads to the east. You also see some pieces of cloth. These are the cursed wolves.
Oh, I'm worried about the dark joke. Do you think it's good? It's appropriate for chatter?
In the corners of the abandoned rooms,
don't worry about it a little.
You see stoves like stone dead men. You peek into one izba, and then into another. The village is abandoned by people and spirits.
This might be the vanished village.
On the road,
dark
you see a wooden
okay.
whistle.
I just don't want it to.
Petka.
I'm perfectly happy to have you say it in here. I just don't want anyone in chat to be upset by it. If it's dark in a way that's going to upset somebody, or if it's dark in just a way that's kind of morbid and funny. So, up to you. I'm happy to have you tell it. I just, in case people in chat are specifically not in the mood. Do you know what I mean? But I'm happy to have you tell it if you want to.
Irat leads you along the wolf tracks.
I love his name.
Sometimes
all the names in this are so good.
And it seems to
Vasilisa is one of my favorite names I've heard in a while.
The moss under your feet grumbles with every step. Shadows peer out from among the gloomy pines. Or could it be you're just seeing invisible spirits among the rustling branches? The hunter looks around intensely and proposes to continue the journey. He makes hints about the Leshi and spits. After making mention of this spirit, your guide starts to nervously look around at the surrounding darkness.
Silly goofy dance, hell yeah. Chat, when are we getting a new goddamn Hozier album? Somebody tell me. I want a new fucking Hozier album. It's been how many years since this one now? 5 years? 4 years? Something like that? I think 4 years since this album came out. Yeah, about 4 years. I fucking love this album. I want another one. Give us more Hozier.
In the trembling light of the dying fire, you see a fisherman fighting a wolf pack. He tries to get away on a boat, fighting the beasts with his oar.
Yeah. Wolves. Hopefully these are some of our friends. Okay, weakness on you. Oh, do I have it in here? Hold on. Okay. Gesture to that. Okay. Okay, is that. Alright, I'm doing basically all defense here. But I'm giving you some weakness and then. Okay. Great. Cool. Alright. The reason comes in a calm tongue and you love me. We do need more Hozier. I want to see him live too. I don't normally even artists and bands I really like, I don't tend to enjoy seeing them live when they play really big venues, you know what I mean? Like I don't really like seeing people in stadiums and I know it's exactly where I would have to see Hozier if he came, but I really want to see Hozier anyway. Ugh. Tech week was hell. We had to rehearse this with this big tree set. 2 people had to climb on it. That scene only took a whole rehearsal. Yeah, I believe that. Only in like 6 or 7 scenes and 2 songs. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm going to target you down here. Sorry, friend. Okay. When my baby puts a mouth on me. Bam. sitting backstage. Yeah, that's tech week for non-techs. Part of why I tech. It's in the common tongue of you loving me. And the reason comes in the common tongue of you loving me. Here we go. Get that out of here. Okay. Bunch of waste on you there, and then ketone on you. Wait, is that the only other key I have? Hold on. Yeah, okay. Get you dead. Oh shit, I forgot to have Plushka ward me up. God damn it. Wasted my fucking reset my allies ability card. Damn it. Okay. Okay, let's take some damage. Oh, thank you. But still, gonna take some damage here from the 11 on this guy. But thankfully he'll be dead in 2 turns. He'll be dead next turn. I just gotta deal with you now. Okay. Fuck off. Okay, there we go. Now, what do I got in here? Okay. Effects a puppy in his tea. Daddy out the rebel. Cut away the pad and coffee on the dash. Bumper stick bananas. The compass paint, old Tanuki suit, bang a forward tape, go bazooka tooth, theory audio, don't go in the light, here's Bobby go. Okay. Cool. So now I just need to kill you, you're dead. Oh my god, another one just showed up. Fuck, I didn't realize I had a swarm. Ugh. Fucking swarm. Alright, get rid of you quick here, please. Alright. Swipe that. Alright. Too much sitting. Yeah. I haven't been to the theater in a long time, just in general. Kind of want to go back, just because, I mean, I know I perform in theater-ish, right? I perform in live entertainment, I come from a theater background. But, like, I haven't been to a proper theater in quite a while. I miss it. I should go back. But it's just something I randomly thought of right now. It's like, huh. Okay, so you die in 2. I'll get you dead here now. Okay, great. Cool, cool, cool. Alright. Taketh no shits, giveth no fucks. That's a great line. You know, I realized looking through, I did a little bit more digging, by the way, into this game chat, just in terms of, because I know we had Jackie D look into how long this game was in general. Hours-wise, like how long to complete the main story and how long to complete the whole game as a completionist run. And I realized through that, plus reading some other stuff, it's like, I think I'm gonna be playing this game until the end of this year. I think I'm gonna be playing this game basically up until basically up until January, I think, at this point. Firm. What do I want to do? Firm. Bam, ba-da-da-dum. Bam, ba-dum, bam, ba-da-da-dum. Ba-da-da-dum, da-da-dum, da-da. You, yeah. Let's try to steal on you here. Okay. Alright, so I should probably do that removes card. I don't want that. I want to do a, I want to up my ward. I want to do that. Yeah, there we go. Don't even know what to call my little sporting character. I guess couldn't even be in most ensemble numbers because you don't have enough time to chase back the costume the scenes you're in, but you get to sing half a song. Yeah, that's so. It was so often my role when I was acting because I didn't do many musicals in my time. The rights were too expensive, and community theater was not as big of a deal when I was a kid because that's when I acted. Right, it was from about. I guess I would have been about 11 to 18, right? 18 or 19. So I mostly did plays, also because I'm a shit dancer. But my roles were, I never once was the lead in any show I was ever in. I was never starring. But I was only ensemble once, which was in Seussical. And the rest of the time I was always a varying degree of either comic relief support character or the villain. So I was Cogsworth in Beauty and the Beast. I was Shere Khan in Jungle Book. Sheriff in Robin Hood. I was... oh my god, what other big ones did I do? I'm forgetting all the shows I did now. It's so weird. Anyway. Oh, I was the chief in Get Smart. Yeah, stuff like that. Also shitty dance. Yeah, fair enough. That's why they put me in Cogsworth, is because they thought I would carry well as like a very sort of a person who's very good at, you know, being directly up front and in front of the crowd and everything. But let me actually hit. Well, yeah, no, let me hit you. They thought I would be good to be directly in front of the crowd all the time and everything, but too good. Yep. They thought I would do good to be in front of the crowd all the time and everything, but I couldn't dance. So they had me do Cogsworth. They had me be Cogsworth because that's right. I forgot to gesture now. They had me be Cogsworth because as Cogsworth, I had a giant plywood box strapped to my body for the entirety of the show, except for the very, very end. So I didn't have to dance. I had to be able to do physical comedy and walk around like I was fat, which I was not at the time and I am now, but I'd walk around like I was comically fat and have a giant plywood box on my chest on a harness. So it was an easy choice for them, I guess. Oh, you played Maurice? Oh, that's fun. Maurice is a fun role. Oh, wait, it's actually, in fact, do that. Okay. I'm trying to remember who played Maurice in ours. I remember the kid who played Gaston. I remember the Beast and the Prince were... I mentioned them on stream before, actually. These pair of twins that Naomi and I knew growing up, who were both actors. Who were Nick and Kyle. And so the way they did it was they had one of them play the Beast and one of them play the Prince each night so they could do the transformation without a quick change, and then they would swap off every performance night. Which I actually felt really bad for them because that meant that... Because they were the only AB role. They were the only AB cast role. Everybody else was the same role every night, so which meant that they got to act in half as many shows, basically. Do you know what I mean? But they are professionals. They are both now literally professionals, and they also... care a lot about, you know, like they cared about the integrity of the show. They wanted to make it as good as possible. So oh boy, I got another short. Resistance to regeneration. Fuck you. I leveled up though.
The rest of the wolves scatter. Looks like there were no werewolves among them. The grateful fisherman gives you all his money.
All his money?
His evening catch. After that,
well, thank you, sir.
Himself and bows to Palyud. He assumes it was him who brought you.
Palyud being the Leshy. Into the swamp. Get out of my swamp. Never said you were, you got it all wrong.
A gloomy river has slowly filled
they had
his glade,
to teach me how to fake cough when he's sick at the beginning.
You notice a black figure that jumps from hillock to hillock, all along the way, twitching in a strange manner. Your blood runs cold.
Yeah, let's follow it.
Swamp
let's fight.
Sludge grabs onto
werewolf.
You when you try to catch up to the strange shadow. It's a werewolf. You call out to the wolf, but he only glances at you before disappearing into the trees. One more step. You're very close. But a strange half-wolf chort appears with his retinue from the thicket.
Yeah, so I've seen these guys before. He's like a demon centaur thing. Demon wolf centaur. They're very weird. Okay, well. Get the fierce off here. And we'll throw this one up here just so I can get that up, and then, because that does reinforce word, right? So I'll get more defense going forward immediately. Cool. Convert, I think it was, oh god, yeah, that's right, I remember talking about the wolf kid phase. I realized I never really got into, I think when we were having that conversation about wolf kids and horse kids and all this stuff, we're talking about embarrassing, you know, childhood playground shenanigans, right? Like elementary school playground shenanigans. Excuse me. What I did with my friends was that we tried to escape into the fence. I mentioned that we did the Ivy thing where we were trying to believed we were like making tools and stuff. But what I didn't mention was that we did one of my friends and I brainstormed up basically a whole JRPG, or just I guess it's a JRPG, but like Dark Cloud was our favorite game at the time. Well, potions, of course. We made up an entire one, but we didn't just like make it up as we went along, like playing pretend. That's what we did for most things. But we drew a map and invented all of the bosses, and then we played this game for months, and we stuck to the rules the whole time. We, like, for an entire school year played this same game that we had actually written out, and we stuck to it. It was very weird in hindsight. Do you know what I mean? Like, to think back on it, it's like, oh my god, like, we could have, you know. Anyway. Just want to kill him right now. I think I'm okay. Let's see. Friends and I created a world that was the same as a book series, and then like a book and a half. Yeah, exactly. If we'd been in middle school, I think we would have ended up writing it. But it was... I really still like our concept for the main characters, at least. With myself and two of my friends. And our one buddy was the main character. He was the, like, PC. And my other friend and I were the NPC, were the sort of the two other people of the main party. And we were a pair of, like, amphibious humanoid creatures who were twins, but we'd originally been the same height. The only thing was that, like, we were both really good at fighting and, like, believed very much in fighting. And at one point, as we were, like, teenagers, having fought each other very hard, he ended up his character squished my character down to be really short. So we were identical twins, except that I was like 1.5 feet shorter than him, was like our concept of the character. And we were just going on this quest, and it was still like the like drawings that we made of the characters and the way that we built their relationships. I don't remember all of it, but I just remember, even to this day, I'm still like, we actually had some good shit going on there. God, 25. Fucking Jesus. Okay, damage and health is lost. So, okay, good. Because I think I might actually be about to lose some health. He's about to do 25 fucking damage to me. Alright, here we go. Ads, no! Die for a pair of twins, but one gets squished. See? Isn't that a great concept? You're a pair of identical twins, except one of them's 1.5 feet shorter than he's supposed to be. That's funny. I don't know how we came up with that when we were like 9. You know what I mean? 8 or 9. It makes me want to create characters based on it, honestly. I might write something based on just that. Just based roughly at least on those characters. I don't remember the rest of the actual story, but... I suppose... Start by removing all my clothes. Tie my pantyhose around my neck. I'll be the girl you would be right over. If I were a field, you would be in clover. Apparently, I don't think it was me a lot of it. One thing I've realized as an adult about my own creativity, I've realized this because it applies to my work very much, but in general, in things, all my best creative inputs and endeavors have come as a yes and. I am very, very good at yes-anding, and not, honestly, a lot else. I don't mean that, I'm not trying to sound like self-deprecating or anything, but I don't come up with raw ideas out of the ether well. I take, when other people have good ideas, I am very good at giving that last oomph over the finish line. I think it's always been that way. Always use the sporks from lunch and dug in the concrete. Fifth grade made a small little hole at the base of the fence. Hell yeah. That's commitment to a bit, though. You know what I mean? That's how you finish it off. That's how you do some stuff. What do I want to do as a firm here? And frankly, probably you. When you're done being beautiful and young, number one priority is the bit. When kids played Warrior Cats, yep. Oh, that's, I mean, it's so much better with the caps lock there, Alpaca. The number one priority is the bit. Sounds like some shit you'd hear yelled at Saturday Night Live. Okay, let's see. Get you there. I'm going after you really quick here. Yeah, I guess. Oh, actually, no, let me heal myself. Fuck it. That makes more sense. Okay. Glitter Force. I've heard. Damn, I'm just. I've heard the name Glitter Force. I don't think I. Oh, well, you're a lot younger than I am. That's why. I was like, I don't think I would have ever done it. But yeah, okay. That was way after my time. I've heard the name though. I know nothing about it. In fact, if you are up for it, I would love to hear you explain. Oh yes, from the snow kill him. Okay, cool. Excuse me. Sailor Moon more commercialized. Americanized. Completely unanimeified Sailor Moon, I assume. There we go. Okay. Dead. And about to be dead. Alright, cool. Very odd. Oh, it is anime. Okay. Clowns and a sexy wolf. That is not how I expected that sentence to end. I'm not gonna lie to you. Oh, I meant to get rid of that. Alright. Oh, fuck, I realized I can't see how much more fucking Zagor's doing. There we go. Anyway. Clowns and a sexy wolf. I may have to Google this later just to figure out what the fuck that means. Oh, let me get some stuff out of this book because I don't need the bone curse, and I don't need the oh good, it didn't put it in the oh Where's that card I just got? Oh, it's right there. Oh, it's a page, that's why. I've never had style on that, though. And I also have fucking style to remove negative status effect, but I also have... Where are you? You, remove negative status effect. I don't need you. Get out of here. Okay, anyway. We don't know how to describe it better. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look it up later. It seems like one of those things that I probably will not be able to understand just from description. You know what I mean? Holding Fiend. I'll put that back in later if I need it, but till I know I need it, no point. Oh, let's go here. Oh, wait. Hunter's Isba. Oh, okay. Let's go see what's up here now. Probably more wolves to fight. I like this one. This stream seems like a nice slow time.
Are hugging a roughly built house.
I have a lot of battles, which is good because I can talk to you guys a little more.
On the mossy bed of the forest. This Isba
Pokemon. I definitely played a lot of Pokemon.
Summer, but Ayrat notices human
beloved family
leading to the ravine.
Like playing house essentially means, is that what that is? Or is that something specific? Shaggy fur trees. Okay, I will check that in a sec. I just really quickly want to check Discord chat. Apologies. Okay, just wanted to make sure that Jackie D had not pinged. He said he was going to ping if he can come later, but he is not yet. I was just checking. Okay, anyway. Yes, okay. Okay,
Hunters often
I used to play with my best friend.
Likewise, in this Isba, you find
I need to remember to ask him if I can get some of his music to put on this stream. I should have done that ages ago. I don't need the canned goods. My best friend and I used to play games outside of his house. Like,
you are able to
he's 2 years older than me, so we didn't really
flowers and pick them while reading Xyloverse.
Yeah. We didn't really get to go to school together that much. We were at the same school, but obviously 2 years, I would go 2 years without him at the same school and then catch up to him at his new school, and he would have different friends and everything. But we lived two doors down from each other, so we played at his house a lot. And a couple of the games that we played out front, oh my god, Penguins of Madagascar. Oh my god.
The tracks lead to a foggy ravine
played,
and disappear near its edge. You stop without hesitation. Are they worth following?
Of course they are. We used to play a game called Dogs of War, where we would time travel through to various wars, chasing we were like a unit of sentient dogs who would go, who would travel through time, chasing a villain dog who would try and go to historical wars and change their outcome. It was very fucking weird. But some of them are like, it's so in depth. Yeah, I know. Some of them that we played like were basically what I would call improv games, and there's shit that I would actually probably make in improv games this day.
A slimy fog flows at the bottom of this ravine.
So
first you hear hissing, and then
maybe me and him and his brother and occasionally other people.
From the
but
dark. Living snakes
it's a
slither up and down his staff. He's dragging a whining wolf with red eyes on a chain.
So we played one that like I said, I would generally use this as an improv game now if I were ever in a position to be like teaching a class or whatever. That we called the Garden of Statues. Where a person would be like a host as a salesperson, and then the person who's and then one person would be like when it was your turn, when you went around, you got to be the customer who was and then everyone else got to stand around in the yard and be in a pose and be a statue. And the person who's was the customer would come up and tap you, and as soon as he tapped you, you would unfreeze and do an improv or a scene or like a whatever. You would come alive as a thing, and they would try to guess what you were. And the quicker, basically the rule was you would be timed once they touched you, and the person whose character was guessed first by the guesser, the person who got guessed first would win, who conveyed it best, and then you'd switch. That person would become customer, etc. It was so much fun. Because we came up with recurring characters too that we'd sometimes do that were hilarious, and we just loved that game.
God helps.
And I would
God
genuinely
helps. Let the wolf go. It's no ordinary beast.
I'm not playing games with you, girl. I can see that you are a knower yourself.
Why are you yelling from all the way over there?
My prey. If you want to leave here alive, don't stand in my way.
Okay, but what if it's Penguins of Madagascar plus TMNT because they're mutant penguins? Also, an evil scientist want to experiment on the mutant penguins was there, so we had to stop his world-dominating plan. Basically, instant climate change 99% of the time because we were the only warriors capable of stopping his plot. Hell yeah. Is this transmask energy chat? I don't know. I can't relate.
Listen, give me this werewolf, and I will lift his curse. Why do you want him anyway?
Lift the curse. So what? As soon as he entered my ravine, I saw by his eyes that he was a werewolf. I lift the curse myself as we get to the village. And his relatives will reward me for that. And if I make him human now, I'll have to watch over him. If he's on a chain like this, he'll run there by himself.
That's kind of fair.
So you want a reward? Will you accept it from my hands?
Why not? I have the herbs I need right here. Do you have rubbles?
Yeah, of course. I'll give you some money. Let's go. I got some money
Be it
right
as
now.
you wish.
I just sold hella shit. I got a lot of money
The
right now.
Khaldun tosses you the chain and the magic herb, after which he disappears into the fog.
Penguins
You
of
lift the
Madagascar,
curse from the
yeah.
werewolf and feel the fourth seal cracking. You're on the right track.
Hell yeah.
Vasilisa, what
Oh.
happened? Where are we?
One of the
Turn
sassy
into a wolf,
bridesmaids.
And then a snake Khaldun nearly took you.
You tell the girl about the recent events and help her get to the road leading to Pakcha. After that, you continue along your way.
Excuse me. Penguins of Madagascar is very funny to me in this moment because one of my favorite podcasts that I've been really binging right now is this show called Kill James Bond, which I don't know if you guys have heard of it, but it's three trans people. It's Abigail Thorne from Philosophy Tube, Alice Caldwell Kelly from the podcast Trash Feature, and Devin, a non-binary person who's friends with both of them and who kind of, if you don't listen to Trash Feature, you probably only know through Kill James Bond. But anyway, they started this in early 2021 as a rewatch show of all the James Bond movies, talking about basically how it like instilled a harmful idea of what masculinity is, and also how most of them are kind of bad movies, even though they can be very enjoyable and they're very funny and they're good comfort stuff. They're deeply problematic, and they were rewatching them all to make a show about it, and they're very, very funny and insightful and stuff. Toward the end of the run of it, because season one's all the James Bond, now they do other movies and shows as well, but for their Patreon bonus episodes, they would always watch a different movie that was somehow kind of tangentially related. Usually it was something that's like just had spies in it or whatever, like they did Cars 2 once. But on the public feed recently, they did Penguins of Madagascar, and they were suffering. They hated that movie so much because it's obviously a kid's movie, and which means it doesn't hold up to any kind of serious scrutiny by adults. And it was very, very funny to hear them tear that one apart.
The closer you are to
Princess
the
and
grimmer the
Villains,
hunter
Pretty
becomes.
Girls, Princess, Boys,
This
and
is
Dragons,
also
and Outlaws.
reflected
Always a
in the
knight.
falcon.
Still surprised.
The
us,
bird
yeah, right.
becomes weaker.
Yes,
as
Abigail
its
Thorne,
value is
everything,
returned.
yes, her and everything.
The
she
wolf
does.
path
I
leads you to the naked bones of the Palyud stone.
also adore her.
Ayrat points to the mountain. The werewolves went in that direction. He stops mid-sentence. You see two creatures between the trees. You can't make them out clearly in the dark. A wolf and a man. A tall man walks between the opening branches. A beast following him obediently turns out to be only a cub.
The dog
You can make
or
out leftover
Robert.
human clothes. It is a boy that you know, a paint cup. If he dies in wolf
Excuse me?
form, he will also die as a human.
Oh no.
You can't afford to miss your mark.
It's Peter. It's the witch hunter boy.
The man strides on, and you try to follow him. It seems for a moment
That's a werewolf.
the werewolf
Chat, that is a
recognizes
fucking
you,
werewolf.
But after the stranger's touch, his eyes become those of a beast again.
That
Wait.
is a werewolf.
Isn't that cursed Petka?
God helps. Who are you?
The man looks at you sullenly and doesn't say a word. You don't feel the presence of demons, but he doesn't look.
Let the wolf go.
God, I gotta try and
It's
clear
not a
my
beast.
chest here. It
You
sucks.
hear me?
The man doesn't pay you any attention and walks on.
Oh, I'm so fucking tired of being sick.
Petka, it's me, Vasilisa. Remember?
The cub looks
Gotta
at
hit my
you,
inhaler real
but
quick.
doesn't recognize you. There's nothing human
Ugh.
in his eyes.
Maybe I can remind Petka that he's not a wolf. Look what I found, Petka. Don't you want to banish some Kolduns?
The cub
Anyone else?
runs to you sheepishly. The stranger watches Petka with gloomy eyes, but doesn't try to stop him.
Beans. I never really played house as a kid. Not that much. Do I attack? Yeah, I gotta attack.
You! Let the wolf cub go!
The stranger raises his furry fists and gets ready for a fight.
Pack leader. Okay, he's gonna summon some wolves here. Oh, he's also a +7 all allies. Okay, cool. But he has no allies, so I will give you some weakness. Oh, whoops, sorry. Hit that first. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm going to do that because I need to add ward to myself. Alright, here we go. Mostly read as a kid, don't remember the games you played. That's fair, Stormbird. Let others control my life, I didn't say anything. Yeah. This thing we have to house B2 is siblings, we can be spies. That's funny. I played a little bit of house with one of my friends that I can remember, but not really. Not a lot. Cool. So you're just at regular attack power now. Oh, but 2 is going to be queer. Yeah, exactly. No, but yeah, when I did play house, I didn't really take a lot of command. Do you know what I mean? I didn't really take charge a lot. Okay, summoning a wolf. Got it. Cool. That right now. Hit the gesture and then firm 1. Yeah, okay, I'll add firm 1 to something. Let's see. I want to add firm 2. Let's see. You. You know, and one way I think I'm actually a bit of an anomaly when it comes to a lot of the queer people I know from millennial and older Gen Z queer folks that I know. One thing that I think one way in which I think I stand out a little bit is that friends that I had as a kid, both from before and after I ended up being queer, but mostly from before, it did not turn into one of these things where like, oh, somehow we all ended up being queer. We had no idea at the time, and then years down the line, oh shit, here we are. We're all fucking queer. Like that didn't happen to me for some reason. I'm not really sure why. Let's hit that right there. Okay, cool. So in first grade, the 5th graders are the coolest people alive, and they told us if we threw a wood chip at the recess too late, she would give us a secret escaping school. Just gonna yell that in the end. That's what they told you, right, because they told you it's the secret to escaping school, and you were like, escaping school? That's a thing I could do? That's a thing I could think about? Ooh. He's hella cursed, so that's good. Just weren't enough people at my school to find new friends. I was honestly idea. Yeah, fair enough. so I can swipe it again. Okay. The concept of standing up and walking away, yeah, exactly. But it is kind of like that, you know what I mean? Where it's like, we jest, but they suggested to you the whole idea that escaping the school was a thing that you could do, and also a thing that you could want to do, that people might want to do, which is interesting. It's an interesting combination in that way, you know. Okay. Oh shit! 5 times. Okay. I guess I'll hit that right now, and then. Because yeah, what are we gonna play every time you come up? I'll put it on you. Actually, that's better. Okay. Oh, I missed him. What? Wait, I missed him. How did I miss him? Oh wait. Does not receive damage from attacks if there's in the pack. Oh, so I can only... I should have read that better. Thinking the enemy was about the fence. I got scared of being yelled at, so I went back to my fence. Okay, so all attacks need to be directed at you for now. Okay. Beans. Beans. Okay. Come on. So one thing I'm actually, I was recently working on writing. I haven't written anything in a very long time, just because we were talking about stories from kids being things that could be written about now and that could be actually interesting. Let me just do this really quick to get rid of it. That's how you stand up, walk away with 10 minutes 30. I finally learned, especially. Yeah, exactly. In the words of the Share Zone, if it sucks, hit the bricks. But yeah, so just I was thinking about it because Kaiser's Orchestra is up right now. Fucking Christ. I just want to kill this wolf already so I can hit you again. I recently did a thing one night. I was driving around and I just decided I made a I outlined the entirety of a... Oh my god, he has 42 waste. He's going to die in 2 turns. I outlined what will effectively come out to be if I end up writing the whole thing, a novella. It's not going to be extremely long, but where each chapter of it was one song from my favorite Kaiser's Orchestra album. I do want to try and give it a chance to write the whole thing out at some point. I don't know if I'm actually supposed to kill this wolf. Now that he's about to die, I'm just going to do this here. See what happens. I have no money for playing a bunch of concrete little forest area in the corner with a small tree and some wood chips. One slide, basketball hoop, force for a court. Sandbox. Just get peanuts and I got rid of it. Yeah, they don't do sandboxes anymore. Like, straight up, there's no sandboxes in my area anymore, other than there's one park I used to go to that has a sandbox in it, or sand area. It's not much of a box. Shit, it's gonna run away. No. I don't know if I'm supposed to let it, though, is the problem. Because that's our boy. Alright, I'm gonna let it here. I'm gonna let it run away. Let him run away. Okay. Probably because of cats in the area. Yeah. We had so many sandboxes. Sandboxes were the thing when I was little. That was every playground had to have a sandbox.
When you feel that you've won the battle, the stranger runs away towards Palyud with inhuman speed. He leaves the wolf cub
So I
behind.
had Buddy Bench.
Damn,
My
he's
school did
caged.
in the sandbox.
I think
the
we can
sandbox
catch
was in
him.
use.
We're following
Yeah.
the tracks, right?
We had everywhere around here had
Won't
dug
stick.
in sand
Let's camp here.
pits,
We need
basically.
to catch our breath.
The one that
The
still exists has one
Bashkir
too.
frowns and starts to make a fire. All that's left for you is to deal with Petka. The Bashkir frowns.
Oh my god,
and
why
starts
did you
to
do it
make a
twice?
fire. All that's left for you approach
There
the
we go.
werewolf boy. His eyes are silently begging you for help. You perform the ritual, and the wolf cub turns into Petka. The boy loses consciousness. You lay him in your camp and catch your breath.
Yeah, which is, well, that's exactly what I meant, Alpaca. That's exactly why we don't have him anymore, is because we couldn't cover him. It's just a pit in the ground, so yeah. Litter box for all the outdoor cats. Yay, suburbs. All right, we got a human Peter back, chat. We got the boy back. I did want to take off the mushroom bread. Don't need it, thank you. Ugh. Do have a new short here. I do not want resistance. Come. What does this do? Chance to evade enemies' ways. Whoa, that's so good. Jenkins waste. Herbs and insects. We got 2 more. Yeah. Okay, I'm good. Okay, cool. That's so good. Oh, I have some skills I gotta do actually, now that I think about it. Domestic, pistol shorts, knowledge. Here we go. He's deal 1 more damage. Oh yeah, number of keys. Yes. Auto learning at 19. Oh, I need 7 more to get a second key. God damn it. Oh, excuse me. Additional order. Let's do that. Okay. 1 shorter on a meaningless job. Very good. That would be nice to do. Oh, hey, I can get the last item slot. That's good. It's pretty nice. Items. Okay, here we go. So I want that up right now. Beautiful. All right. This rating was either Greg or Tim. Little pothole thing near the corner fence. Greg or Tim, I can't remember. We had the genuine friendship with this hole. They checked in on it every day and talked to it. Kids are so weird, man. Ugh. All the shit that we all used to get up to as kids is so funny.
Remember. It's hard to speak. Seems unfamiliar.
Feel them some kids spraying their ankle from running in it. Whole funeral for a hole. Oh my god.
Have you seen other wedding guests?
I can't remember. It's like it was all in a fog, as if they were running. Nikolai was there, beside me. We were back in
Alright, beat
here,
Greg.
as if
/
called by
Timothy.
someone. We ran as fast as we could. That's how we were separated. Then I met an old man. He took me.
Sorry, I just want to check on something really quick, chat. Oh, weird. Okay. It's just odd how it's been all the same, like,
Who was
mostly
that
we're
man
getting
with you?
doubles of artists
The
tonight.
old
It's
man.
interesting.
He was bringing me home. I was following him. I heard everything
Everything
in the forest with them. We heard you too. A kind old man who was.
Oh my god. 96 viewers. Hello, Raiders. Or should I say hello?
Raiders!
Thank you guys for coming in here. Oh my god. It's actually like 15 people. Oh, okay. Oh, includes Tumblr in bed. That's fair. Well, hello, everybody. Hi, Wallflora, Cypher Codex, Mary, Jinx Tinks. Hi, everybody. Mari, I guess I said Mary. Mari. Let me know if I said it wrong. Hello, Western Dragon Iro. Love the name. Oh, God, I'm getting buried. Oh, no. We were just talking. Chat likes to bury me. Ah, fair enough. Hey, my chat. Dig. Hi, Purple Princess Eater. Hi, everybody. For those of you who don't know, welcome into Skinny Pig Games. For those of you who don't know, my name is Annie. I use she, her pronouns. There's my info in chat. I'm an audio editor at The Rusty Quill. Dig. That's right. You saw it. A streamer, obviously a musician. Hi, Alpaca. Yeah, welcome back. We just got raided by Mia. Thank you so much for the raid. Yes, we are being buried, and my screen is being very well buried now.
I heard there was a raid.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
That's Naomi, my beautiful fiance.
Hello.
Here's her info in chat. She is the voice of Anne on Thrice Forgotten, if any of you guys listen. Thank you for the follow, Cass in the TARDIS. Thank you for the follow, Trachoma. Welcome in. Stormbird says hi, by the way.
Hello, hello.
Thank you, Trans Sword Boyfriend. Fantastic name. I also want to note, by the way, I've been meaning to bring this up, but now that you guys just got me there with the raid, I don't have to actually push for it. With those 3 follows, this channel has just officially hit 500 followers. And with Jinx Tinks, we're now 501. Cypher Codex, we're at 502. We now have 502 followers. Holy shit. Thank you, Mari, for the follow. Welcome in, everybody. Holy shit. Oh, boy. Thank you. Thank you for the follow, Mari. I think I might have doubled that one up. There we go. And thank you for the follow, Western Dragon Iro. Yeah, welcome in, everybody. We are playing this very, very odd game called Black Book. If you're worried that you're not going to be able to keep up with the plot once you start watching here, don't worry, we can't either. I know, I was just thinking about that being said. If you're not following this game, don't worry. This is a much bigger undertaking than I thought it was going to be when I started playing it back at the end of October, but it's very, very fun. This is a game originally made in Russian and translated to English, so all the voice actors have very thick Russian accents, and they're very, very interesting. But it's also like a 35, 40-hour-long story game, and it's very, very heavily involved in pre-Soviet Russian, Russian Orthodox tradition. It's very odd, but you're a witch fighting demons, trying to unlock the 7 seals of the Black Book so you can bring back your dead husband who was cursed by people and turned aside because they thought he had committed suicide, but you know that he hasn't, and you're going to try and bring him back to life as a witch. So,
Rat jam!
Rat jam, rat jam, rat jam.
We're getting buried?
Yes, we've been buried very, very thoroughly.
Dig. Dig.
That's what I said. I said dig.
Dig.
Yeah, get some rat jams.
Yes! Oh, I love the rats.
Yes, that was how the game started. So you are you're a witch who became a witch. You were raised by your grandfather, your adoptive grandfather, who was also a witch, and you were unsure if you were going to become one until your betrothed. It wasn't your husband; he was your fiance. Till he passed away, then you were like, "Well, fuck, I'm going to become a witch now. So I got to go get him out of hell." So,
damn,
that's what we're doing here. And in order to do that, you have to break the biblical 7 seals. We are on seal number 4, 3, 4. No, yeah, first one's tutorial. Then we did Birch by throwing a baby across the doorway. Don't ask. My chat will fill you in. And the second one we did by freeing a mermaid who was actually the spirit of a dead girl. Now we are chasing down our friend who was getting married. And another witch came and cursed his wedding and turned him and half the guests into werewolves. And we are going chasing down the werewolves, turning them back into humans. Awoo, baby. Awoo. All right.
Yeet
I think that about
baby.
catches us up. Thank you guys so much for being here.
Yeet the baby should be the raid phrase. Yeet the baby.
Yes, that's very good. Yeet the baby.
Yeet the
child that is good for their health.
child.
Oh yeah, it does. It uses koldun, which is a Russian word for a witch, or knower is the one it uses more often. Anyway.
Fun fact, yeeting the child is actually
Yes.
good for their health.
As long as they don't hit
We
things.
have children. And can confirm.
How do you feel?
From like a child development standpoint, it's actually good to
used to
rough
live in a
like
village
obviously don't hurt
out in the
children, but like
forest,
rough
right?
house with them,
How much
pick them
time
up,
has passed?
toss them in the air,
A
do
lot?
all the things. It's
The
good
boy
for their
stares
brain.
at
It's
the
actually
flames
good for
without
their brain.
blinking. He
Eat the
seems
child.
that he is
Good
lost
for their
in
health.
his thoughts.
Mwah. Yay.
Yay.
Lesbians.
All right. I like being Jotun. I'm not even a kid. Yes, I agree.
You weren't very
Okay.
surprised by the spirit.
It's not my first day in the forest.
Not my first motherfucking rodeo. Says the hunter.
So now we climb the mountain?
But yeah, the actual
The
combat in this game
werewolves
is
are
really
running
fun,
to the
Chad. It's what got
back
me into it.
the master
You'll
of
see it.
this
It's
mountain.
card-based. You are
I
reading
know the
spell
way.
pages from your
I'll
book,
guide
but it's
you.
effectively a card
Rest
game that
now.
you're playing. And I'm
Who
big
was
into
that
strategy
man?
card games.
It doesn't
so
look like it's short.
I have been very, very,
This
very
was
into this game.
Shurale from Peru. Who else?
Oh yeah, we still need to make an
I would
Igor jam.
recognize him in any form. Werewolves run towards him. If knowers of priests
One day we'll get
don't
an
turn
Igor
them
jam.
back, they stay wild beasts for life.
I think this
Person disappeared once, and old Igor helped me to make a charter. The Leshi didn't give her back anyway. He took her for himself. He, by Palut. That means it was him. He was afraid to show himself to me. Now we're going to track him down.
No, interesting. This game ended up taking over a much larger portion of my channel
Was it
than I
long ago
expected
that
it
old
to.
Igor helped
People
you?
are
Long ago.
I don't know. I'm just gonna stick with this one till it's
When
done,
the
and that might, I think
charter
that might end up taking me through the rest of the year. Are you
We
okay?
went searching by ourselves.
I don't know.
We
Maybe.
found my
Can you
wife,
call my phone?
but it
Hold on,
was
I didn't find mine.
too late.
Sorry.
Did you check the bathroom?
It is not in the back.
Okay, calling. It's not in here though. Pretty much guarantee you. Okay, it's ringing. And a face cat. That's right, the face. I forget it was a face cat specifically. All right.
We're getting
Kitty.
close.
Well, yeah.
I say this with all my divinating Susietka authority.
Russian
find
voice actor, but he
anything
sounds like he's trying to do Billy Crystal.
Nah, I've always been bad at foretelling. Who is?
Doesn't he?
The other Susietkas are also guessing, and they usually are the mark. Don't worry, Vasya. We'll help you and yours.
Excuse me.
Still, you should stock up on Cuckoo's tears.
Okay. I think I got everything I need. Oh, there's a book merchant out over here. Did you find your phone? Okay, sorry. There's a voicemail of part of my stream on your phone now, I'm sure.
Where the fuck did I put it?
I don't know. Olive, what are you doing? Our dog Olive is on her back with all four of her legs in the air. Her front legs shaped like chicken wings. He does also sound like the cat from Kiki's Delivery Service. Let me call it one more time? Yeah. You want me to call it one more time? Okay. Sorry, Naomi has lost her phone now, Chad. Thanks for being here, Mari. Hope to see you again. God, we're up to 504 followers. There you go. Wild. Alright, let's go to the book merchant.
Be wise and go. Knowledge will serve as your
Excuse me.
daily bread.
Alright, buy some stuff. Do you have anything I actually want here? Nope. Sure don't. See ya. Nope. Voicemail starting again. How's my battery going down? It's plugged in. Oh, thank you for being here, Western Dragon Iro. Thank you so much. Have a good night. Take care. Hope to see, or a good time zone, I suppose. I hope to see all of you guys around here again sometime soon. We are going for those of you who just got here, by the way, we're going for about another hour. You are welcome to stick around, at which point we will be raiding Tim Meredith for his games and gams.
This forest looks
It's
like it
normally
was
what we do.
born at the dawn of time. Your thoughts return to the wedding. Could you do something to prevent Alexander from doing this? Or was this all predetermined by fate?
Cool.
Evil spirits pull you out of your thoughts. You see their
Ah,
burning eyes
battle
among
time.
the trees.
So yeah, check this out. Basically, you have two phases to any battle that you do, to any turn in a battle that you do. Your orders and your keys. Keys always come at the end, and you have a limited number of how many of them you can play. As you level up, you get more. So you get 3 orders and a key every turn, then plus some other cards. Like this happens on the first turn of every battle for me because of an item I have, for example. So if you're not following, if you don't end up following the if you don't end up following how the game works, don't worry. It is pretty complicated. But it is a very, very fun game that I'm enjoying playing very, very much. Can I do that? I don't think a lot of people in chat are following the plot a whole lot either. This has to be plugged in a function. Yep. Yeah. That's a thing that happens to all laptops as they age eventually. Brandy did a thing. I managed to convince myself I forgot all my lines for the show and freaked out. Then I remembered it. Yeah. That happens all the time. Yay, anxiety, right? Okay. Oh, and he wiped out his... Oh, no, he's still got it. Okay, cool. Okay. All right, let's see. Put that on you. Put that on you so I can get that to do a little better. Here. Circle. What do I want to firm up this time? Yeah, why not? Don't understand any of what's happening in the game. Just appreciate the vibes. Yeah, the story itself is also not a whole lot more logical than the battles as they go. But I mean, yeah, it's worth mentioning also, chat, if you guys ever do want me to explain any of what's happening in a battle or why something is working the way it is, just let me know, please. I would love to explain all this stuff I am a little obsessed with. Strategy games like this and deck builders and things, so... What's he read about? Things were read. Nobody. Well, this is my Wolf Kid Adventures. Yeah. Oh yeah. Right before you guys got here, we were talking about just kind of weird shit that all of us have done in like elementary school and stuff. You know what I mean? Because everybody has some weird ass story of some weird shit they did as a kid, and I find those very enjoyable. Oh yeah. I'll get that in a sec. Hit you with that before you get the defense up. There first, companion's ability. Boom. Oops, sorry, you will hear no game sound for a second because I just got to check something really quick in another window. Oh yeah, and so for those of you also new to the channel, one other thing that could, I guess, bears mentioning a little bit. So I am only one of 3 members of this channel. My fiance Naomi, who you, my fiance who you just heard in the background, voice of Anne on Thrice Forgotten, is another member of the channel, and the 3rd member, who is often here on streams as another PNG tuber alongside me, is my buddy Jackie D. You are on a rare stream where he is not in attendance because he was busy tonight, but I'm sure he will be sad to hear that he missed a big old raid from y'all. So just gonna hit that right now. Fuck it. Ooh. There we go. That should be fine. Love to. Okay, I will do my best to explain as much of it as I can. It is hard to keep up with even while I'm playing it, so consider yourself warned in advance. But this is me and my ally. Enemies sit over here. You got various things, so your health obviously underneath. This here is defense. You lose all your defense at the end of a turn no matter what, but obviously that acts as bonus hit points, so it's temporary bonus hit points effectively. Above everybody's heads are status effects. So for example, in my case, I have ward, which every single turn will add, in this case, 2 defense to me. But also every status effect that you have that has a number over your head, unless it has an infinite, will do its thing at the start of your turn and then decrease 1 at the end of your turn. So I will get 2 defense, and then next turn I'll have ward 1, for example. And then what I've cast on him is my favorite status effect to using on enemies, which is called waste, which means every turn at the start he will get 21 damage, and then boom, it'll pop down to 20. So for 21 turns, he will get 21, then 20, then 19, then 18, then 17 damage a turn, etc. Which means, obviously, he's dead in 2 turns. Over the enemy's heads are what they will do. You can hover over to see more information, but oftentimes they'll have status effects up here, too. Here's your cards, right? As I mentioned, you've got orders and keys. So you got a certain number of orders, a certain number of keys. There's also keywords on them. So waste 1 here, at waste 5, as I said, if I put this on him, he will get 5. This waste number will increase by 5. Well-versed means the more black cards I play in a single turn, the more that number goes up, the waste number. And then firm 1 means it will stay active for 2 turns in a row. That's why this one's sitting here. It's because I already had it up last turn. So it's firm 1. So it'll stay up no matter what, and it doesn't take up a slot. Weakness here makes curse go up every turn. Curse decreases your attack power by whatever the number is. Ward is defense, as I mentioned, etc. So, and then there's also keywords like swipe means you only play it once per battle. It will be out of your book for the remainder of the battle if you use it. Immediate means it doesn't wait for the end of your turn. It just happens when you collect the card. Gesture means it does not take a slot to use it. So, new people, do your best to decipher my chats and misspell correct. Yeah, that's true. Sorry, Beans. Anyway. Bloop, bloop. I am missing some health, so actually let me take some health first and then kill you here. Blink. Excuse me. I hope any of that explanation of battles made sense there. I was kind of rambling through it, I'm sure, but God, I just want to take the money, man. I don't want to have to grab these things. Whatever. Take that out now. Thank you. Don't need it. I don't ever use... There's some of these that I don't ever use that I'm just going to take out to make my book more streamlined here. Okay, cool. Found my... Where was your phone, honey? You were not the dumbest human alive. But where was your phone? Alright, off to the blood trail. Ooh, spooky. On the media stand, of course it was.
Stop. Feeling witching forces near one of the old pines. You look up. Its branches reach to the skies, and it seems...
Great, glad to hear it, Transword boyfriend.
End, reaching to the top of the world. By the tree roots, you make out a trail of blood leading east. You come closer to the tree. Its heavy branches hide you from the outer world. You feel that you have entered an ancient place of an alien power. You follow your witch's sense and study the old pine tree. Among the old roots, you find an ancient bronze figurine.
What a great name, yeah.
Looking like a man with a moose head. You sense strong sorcery coming from this item. The hunter says the pack caught a mighty moose here. They dragged it somewhere to the east. The hunter says the pack caught a mighty...
Yeah. Alright, let's go get some more werewolves. Let's go turn them back. Everything is better with sword spouses.
You smell blood as moonlight shines over the wolves gorging themselves in a wild feast. Some of the beasts have red eyes. There's a werewolf in this pack, but it looks like he hasn't been allowed to the prey yet.
I like that. Also, Beans, I want to point out that your name looks like it could be bean sand soup. I don't know what bean sand is, but you could be bean sand soup.
The pack senses your smell and surrounds you in anticipation of defending their prey. You take a deep breath. You cannot kill the werewolf.
Critical health, which means, right, if you Kill the demon now. Okay, so I cannot kill this thing. That's its life. Okay, cool. But of course, it is going to get hit by the first thing I do, but it just means I can't kill it. Okay, I just have to kill these two. And there's a swarm, so one of them will come back after. Great. Let's just get rid of you as quick as possible here. Get some ward. There we go. That, and then here we go. Oh yeah, and there's also this herbs I have. I can use one per turn, and there's skills I can take later in the game. Can increase that amount if I decide I have not yet done. Spanned olive emotes. How is the olive baby? Oh, chat, by the way, those of you who are new here, I should have done this before some of you left. But for those of you who are still around, join the Discord. It's this group of lovely, amazing people are in there, and it's a very, very fun place to be. That's also where I advertise my streams. I have people vote on what I play sometimes. Go in there. Believe me, it's worth it. Whoa, I am not moving my mouse. That was a fun glitch. Anyway. So you're dead in 2. Okay. Take the regen, because why not? Swipe that. And then, oh yeah, and then there's also, so swipe is another. Oh yeah, I did say swipe. Yeah, that's because that's the one that removes it permanently. I did tell you guys that. Okay, cool. There we go. So the man in the transistor, in the game transistor, but also I am trans, have a sword, and I'm a boyfriend of 2 people. Yeah, that works. Damage here, that's okay. I have regeneration. I don't want that though. Okay. Don't want that either. Okay. Trying to avoid damaging this person here. So, as you can see, I'm not even bothering to attack this because the status effects up here are calculated before battle for enemies, so the waste here will hit him before he attacks, which means he'll take 10 damage before he does anything, and he has 3 health, so he's dead without me doing anything. Cool. I didn't type each. I think my keyboard is possessed now. But what could it mean? What does it all mean? Each. And then another one will pop up here in a second. Yeah, there we go. New wolf. Cool. Okay. Make Moon Brothers a gesture. I like this one a lot. It does both defense and attack. I mean, more of them in my deck anyway. Okay. You're dead if I can hit you with one thing, so I'll hit you with something less. Oh, wait, actually. I'll hit you with that. God damn it. Okay, there we go, and then waste on you, and... fine. Oh, why not? Why not just play it? There we go. I recently had a dream where I was in a dark hall and there was a colony of ants chasing me. Classical music in the distance. Yeah, that's terrifying. I don't want ants chasing me. Blech. So tonally jarring. Depends on the classical. Okay. That's actually really good. I should be using it on that more often. Alright, there we go. Ants do need marching music, yeah. Normally that ends with a hurrah, hurrah, though. And describes their numbers. march towards somewhere else. Not near me. My feelings exactly. I am not a wolf, or I mean an ant fan. This guy's dead anyway, but I'm just... There we go. God, I don't want any of these. My deck is
when
good where it
the
is.
remnants of the wolf pack disappear behind the trees, you take a step towards the werewolf. You perform the ritual, and the
Yes.
wolf turns into a bridesmaid. As soon as you lift the
We get the
curse,
sassy bridesmaid
you
back,
feel
chat.
the fourth seal cracking. You're on the
We're about to see her, I hope. Show me her.
Where am I?
Yes.
Everything is
Look at that
in
pose.
a fog.
I came in time. If you had eaten anything, then
You tell the girl what happened, and help her get to the path leading to Pakcha.
The wolf kids are
after
gone, yeah.
which you go on your way.
All right. Beans in the dream. Ants in the dream. You are in a... Oh, girl boss. Yeah, exactly. You are in an emoji-heavy mood tonight, honey. I am a little sick, for those of you who are new.
Irat continues to lead you
apologize that I'll be
along
coughing
the
a bunch.
tracks. Soon, the path is surrounded
Yeah, I'm missing
by
Hippo
overhanging
too.
trees.
One of our guinea
that
pigs
look like
recently
church
passed away,
walls.
chap. One of our
In a couple of
skinnies,
steps, your
after
way is
whom the
blocked
channel was
by
named,
a wall of tangled branches.
passed away last
Irat
Sunday.
frowns
So.
and pulls out his axe.
Weddings. Oh, the big-ass chickens. Oh, God. The giant fucking chickens. Range a couple steps, your way is blocked by all tangled branches.
You insist on finding another way, and the Bashkir
Yuck.
reluctantly agrees. Before getting back on the path, you spend a lot of time and strength.
Polluted was led by a girl called Vishera. Don't remember how the story goes, but her tales are all that remain. There's her name. Very good.
You hear the gentle gurgling of a
Things
creek
increase
nearby,
my fear of
as
birds,
well
yeah.
as the steady sighing of branches. You can feel evil spirits. Ahead,
Ooh,
on
Rusalka.
a stone, a Rusalka is combing her
I gotta remember to
hair.
put that in this playlist. That December song is not on this one, and I should.
Come closer.
Excuse me?
You can rest here after your long journey.
The PG-13 hair.
Don't try your black arts on us. We are Khaldoons ourselves.
It seems that Irat has succumbed
Oh my
to
God.
sorcery. He steps towards the undead. You grab his sleeve
Bro,
and
come on.
whisper a Zagaver. The sorcery vanishes. The Rusalka hisses in
Keep in your pants, Hunter.
Why are you here, you Khaldoons?
wait, don't be angry. We need to get to the top. We're not going to spoil your creek.
Yes,
Can I rest on her
this is
conveniently
my
placed
creek,
area?
Mine. You want to pass? Pledge a sacrifice to me. Then I'll let you pass. And
Cannot blame
tell
him
you
about
about the
lie, yeah.
treasure. The other knower left it here, not far away.
What kind of sacrifice do you want?
I know churches ask you Khaldoons for jobs. Let one of them bring a man to me. As you can
Oh.
see, I only wish for some company.
Yeah, I'll give you
Do
one.
as you wish.
I know
I'll
it's
order
some
my church to bring someone.
some sin. That's fine. Whatever.
Very
Keep one of them busy.
good. Look here. There
Excuse
is
me.
a passing.
Sacrifice my
If you
face.
go
Oh my
east,
God.
You'll find a cave. A Khaldoon
Honey, I'm gonna
died
bring a
there.
newspaper out and
Don't
bap
look
you.
at me. I didn't kill him.
She can do better than a man, I
Know
think.
the
Exactly.
reason?
You cross the creek, watching the Rusalka attentively, but she disappears behind the sedge and doesn't show herself.
Bad mod.
The winding creek leads you to an unwelcoming path. In the gloomy darkness,
Bad admin.
you make out gray human bones. The air is full of sorcerous power, seeping out of the remains and out of the pestir that's lying nearby. The air is full of sorcerous power, seeping out of the remains and out of the pestir that's lying nearby. The clothes are long gone, and all you can say about the deceased is that he died very long ago. Perhaps his remains weren't scattered by wild beasts, because there is still some power left in this place. You open the bestiaire, and several famished and frightened shorts emerge from it. They quickly disappear in the darkness. Inside, you see an old spindle that gives off a malicious power. Who knows? Maybe it was this thing that killed the
bear axolotls. Oh god. Naomi is going to be immediately obsessed with this now that you've said something, Alpaca.
A sharp
she
pain
loves
pierces your hand when you
axolotls.
touch this accursed item. Unable to resist,
Ooh.
you put the spindle in your bag.
Hold on a second. Oh. There we go. What does this do though? Prayers, bless. Oh yeah, that's fine. That's really fucking good. Dead Man Spindle. Build-A-Bear has axolotls. Apparently, they're back. Oh, I'm so excited for this new item that I just got.
Not far from the top of Palude, you find a glade, basking in the moonlight. It's close to the drop, opening to the forests around you. You feel you can find some healing herbs here.
Magma from the mantle has been cancelled. How quickly can you adequately scaffold? How snappy can you adequately scaffold? That's what he says. So this is where Grandma lives.
I barely remember what happened before the forest grandpa took me. Where did we live? Vasilisa?
Oh, you're from Bakcha, Petька.
He'll remember in time. I've seen it once before. A hunter was led astray by a shurale, but that one didn't completely come to his senses. This one is still young. He will.
That's all right, Petька. We'll make you better. You'll remember.
I want to go home, Vasya. To my mother.
We will soon, buddy. Excuse me. Oh my god. Okay. Herb gathering. Chat, we're herb gathering. Come on, show me this one. There's literally an herb right there. Let me get it. Oh my god, can I just get it? No, I don't think I can get that one. Oh well. Onward.
Are you ready to take on the Leshy?
Friend is a frog in overalls. Name is Lettuce. That's such a good name for a frog. With weighted beans. Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Well, we didn't came all this way for nothing.
I don't think so. You're not ready. They ruined your wedding.
Not mine.
And you let him sleep near the foot of the mountain. Why would this be any different? We cannot let him escape. I know what we should do. The Leshy draws his power from the forest. Palude forest is strong. And the Leshy is
oh my
strong
god.
also.
Maybe we have to pay for the dogs that
the
test
trees
study.
on fire.
So maybe the next one after
we
that. We'll
will
see.
light one here, near the tops. Then Shurale will
Set the
grow.
trees on fire. God, you remember when last time I did that? I get 50 sin, chat.
Well,
I don't think I'll fucking do that, but we'll see. I gotta burn
Plan
the
you thought
fucking
up is-
forest,
All right.
yeah. Let's go. Let's fight him stronger. Arson. Arson's one thing when you commit it on a rich person's property. It's another thing in the middle of a forest.
What?
Peter?
I'm scared. When
Chotto.
are we going back?
Is it a controlled arson? It's just
Glad you're alive.
yeah, right.
The boy bites on his lip and hides his tears behind the torn sleeve of his shirt.
Cherden is somewhere out there. Can't make it out from here.
I think it's just a wildfire, yeah. I just heard something about fire, yeah.
The trail leads to the very top.
Let's roll.
The iron smell doesn't bode well. You start to speed up.
Let's do it.
Notice a werewolf ahead of you, and the werewolf closes the distance.
Oh, look.
It
Hi,
looks at
buddy.
you sullenly, measuring your power.
It will be difficult for me to reach the human inside. How do I address him?
It's not a... Okay, Samson's the... Which one's Fedka? Nikolai. No, damn it, it's not Nikolai, it's Fedka. Oh, of course, that's the fucking... He's the, He's our accordion player, chat. Oh my god, is that waste 5 on me? Oh my god, did I really fuck this up? Oops. I think I might have added an item that gives me 5 waste on the beginning of the game. Ah, fuck me. Alright, well. Bless 7. Fuck off. Yeah, Fedka's going down first. Fuck this shit. Okay. Can I get some defense? Do I have anything that'll give me defense? Shit. Shit. No. Alright, whatever. Ouch. This is gonna hurt. What fancy ones are these out here? Just in the basic ones, yeah. Yep, I have 5 waste on myself. I'm an idiot. I was giving 5 waste to the enemies. I gave it to myself. Oh. Shit. A lot of damage coming in. 17. Can I be a werewolf? Is that allowed? Yeah, right. That's fair. Oh, you could be the kind of werewolf that I was in the Camp Flying Moose Magnus bonus episodes, which if you haven't listened to, you should. I forgot to take this out of the fucking book. Fuck this fucking thing. Alright, anyway. Let me get that in here. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Okay, I'm gonna add some regeneration to myself as well, because I have all these Koopa here. Just trying to become a werewolf, yeah. Wolf from into the woods. A diverse group of wolves, yeah, exactly. Fuck, I forgot I have to. I should take that for myself. No, whatever. Nice. My blood burn up. I'm going to take so much fucking damage here, but you are all going to get hit with some waste because I did the blood burn up. So there you go. There we go. Cool. You're going to bless again, of course. So I just need to try and take you out here. Do this. Take that down and then go. One more. Okay, perfect. Oh, except actually, get the bless up here. I just really want this motherfucker dead right now. Okay, and then let me remove my negative status effects here. Okay, hopefully I can do enough damage here to fucking matter. Oh yeah, this will kill him. Okay, good, because of the waste that he has. Woo, okay. Oh, the Camp Flying Moose ones were so much fun. It's really hard to describe how. I mean, I'm sure you guys can tell from listening, but Sasha Sienna is an absolutely brilliant DM to play for. I had a blast. Okay, that guy's dead next turn. That's good. I am so low on health right now, though. Okay, get this up here. So he's dead. He's dead. I just need to kill you. And then, do I have anything that replenishes me more? Oh yeah, ooh, that's a lot, but I don't. I'm about to hit that right now. Hopefully that'll be enough. Thank you for being here, Beck. Take care. Sleep well. The point where I finished. Yeah. New Below Decks tomorrow. There was originally going to be a story episode, but they have delayed it in case you did not hear. So there is a new Below Decks tomorrow about the music with our good bud Neeks, because he made all the music for it. So that will be up tomorrow. You should all watch that. Okay. Dead. Yeah.
The beast collapses at your feet. It seems he's still breathing, but his strength is waning.
Oh, it's Sam Jones. But Neeks. Neeks does the music editing.
The accordion player.
Sorry,
you feel
you're right.
the fourth seal starting
but
to
still,
lose power.
my point stands. I think that is Nico not on it at all. Is it just Sam Jones? Oh, I guess you've already listened to it because you have Patreon. That's right. He was supposed to do. He did vocal editing. He was supposed to do music editing. Oh well. Meh. My bad. Both Malevolent and Mr. Museum. If you want ongoing work.
Oh my lord. What's going on?
Holy shit.
Where am I?
The wedding was cursed. The groom and some other people were transformed. All will be
Damn,
well
he got
soon.
fucked up.
The wedding? Nikolai's?
That's who I'm chasing.
I must have drunk too much at the wedding feast the other evening.
What's the last thing you remember?
We were talking on the wagon.
Well, at least you still have your memory. You haven't eaten any wolf food. I made it in time.
Lord, help me. Where are we? Did I hit my head or something?
Wait, Fyodor. We'll talk later. Look after him while I take care of some other business. Don't follow me. It's dangerous.
I also super recommend Unwell, but I am a season behind on Unwell. I was with it when it started, and I kept up for so long, and now I have a whole season in the bank, and I can't get to it. I haven't been able to get myself to get to it yet, but big recommend on Unwell.
Inky black mouth of a cave, standing in contrast to the ruthless wildfire around it. Ayrat is waiting for you by the entrance, looking thoughtfully into the darkness.
Oh, he did a fire anyway.
Shoralio won't get away from us. He'll have to answer for the wedding, as well as for my falcon.
Wait.
As well as for my family.
Your falcon's
Are you
gone.
Insane? You're burning the same forest that feeds you.
Feeds me. Feeds me, you say? So what of it?
What happened to your falcon? Wait a minute.
What of someone else's life?
He was still. I healed him. What the? Where's the falcon?
Everyone who gets close to it into the abyss.
Where's our burb?
It won't serve as cattle to be fattened up for the butcher.
Yeah, of course. There you go.
Look into the ravine. Do you see the darkness?
It's written by Midwesterners, Alpaca. Don't worry.
Go there with the candles.
If you guys remember Jeffrey Knowles Gardner, they were one of our mastering editors at RQ for a while. They are the ones who created it. Them and Eleanor Hyde.
As the northern wind. What are
That feels like we missed an episode, didn't we?
Rot. You can't bargain with it. You can't take vengeance upon it.
Yeah, you're an asshole.
No. Would your wedding be cursed without this demon? Would your friends become wolves? I think not. It wanted it. It got it. And now, it's feeding on their souls. And laughing at us.
Ayrat takes a step forward and disappears into the dark opening of the cave.
It's a very, very good show.
You try to catch
Try to
up
listen
to
in
the
stereo on
hunter,
good headphones
but he
because the
escapes
soundscaping is
as if in a
unparalleled.
dream. The fiery darkness smells of blood and burning wood. In the deep of the cave, you find the wolf shepherd and a werewolf in a ragged soldier's coat. Beside them is a pack of wolves.
And Ayrat's already dead.
By their feet.
Immediately.
What's wrong with Ayrat?
He didn't leave my back any choice.
I do listen to a lot of podcasts.
Dad told me you killed his wife. And now you killed him?
Killed his wife? He thought so. But it's not true. You know yourself that I'm not an evil spirit.
Oh my god, fuck off, honey. No,
happened.
you don't get to do that. I love you. No, get out.
For that death. I know who's to blame. Though I, think
I know,
you're
I love
not
you.
Ready to learn
I'm ready.
it. You know yourself who sends Chords. And that Chord smelled of your sorcery.
But I wasn't a witch then.
Yes, you were too young. But your Chords
Igor
were
sent
owned by another
it.
Khaldun.
It can't be.
10 was an ad for a new show. I might like. I immediately. Yep. Yeah, but
Who are you?
I think you know. You mention me in your Zagavers quite often.
Wolf Shepherd.
excuse me.
I know.
Excuse me.
I know. This is
Oh,
your
good. We have a
choice.
boss coming up here, which I might be able to
Harder
avoid an
the
actual battle of, and then it should be
difficult
Gams time, like pretty close.
Nikolai will break the seal.
I came for the soldier.
You want to take him, but he will be better with me. Safer.
Among wolves?
His soul will be safe. He can always fall from grace among men.
He's got a fair point.
But be it as you wish. You didn't walk all this way in vain. Take Nikolai, but I have to go.
The wolf
I do
shepherd
laundry when I'm doing
disappears
podcasts
in
mostly.
the
I also
acrid
work
smoke
a
of
lot.
fire in
I've
front
also
of
taken a
your
lot to
eyes.
listening to podcasts while
You
I play
quickly perform a
DVD.
ritual for
Because having
Nikolai.
something else for my brain to focus on makes me get less
Nikolai
tilted
opens
at
his
DVD.
eyes, and before you can say
It's our boy!
anything, the black book flies out of your hands. One more seal is broken. The seal breaks with a flash and clash of
Another seal down,
You look
chat.
around. It seems
We're
as
over
if
halfway.
the fire has combined with ancient sorcery to begin to destroy this cave.
Hold on! The cart's about to turn over. Vasilisa! What? Fire?
Jesus Christ, you remember. So you haven't eaten anything. That's at least one good piece of news.
I think wife and I, we were on our way to get married with a guest.
I only liked the first
That's
season of
right.
Night Vale.
We were
No
cursed.
disrespect to them. I really like the
protect you.
creators, and I love their
Cursed?
aesthetic. But I only listened to the first season, didn't care that much for the second, kind of dropped off.
First session has
But I
turned
love
to
the first
wolf
season so
corner.
much.
I think the cave is about to collapse.
No shit!
I'll explain everything later. We need to get out of here.
Achievement unlocked, Wolf. Is that a zombie? Behind me? Whoa, this is a big cutscene. Alright, hold on. I'm gonna pause the music. Oh shit. Well, exactly, alpaca. That's exactly what we ended up not doing, though. Whoa! That's a big ass foot, chat. That's a motherfucking Gravity Falls intro montage size footprint.
Hey! Is there anybody there? Broshka?
Holy
This fog
shit.
is so cold. I need to get out. I think Cherden is to the west.
But you can't tell which way is south.
But where's west? Maybe if I can come to a glade, I will be able to tell.
I'm a non-nose smiley user beans. It's coming out as middle school starter. Yeah, it was coming out when I was like 20-ish. Oh fuck. Right, we have no idea. Trees in the fog, strange rift, foggy forest, murky figures. Let's go trees in the fog.
The slippery fog envelops you with the chill of autumn. Its clouds billow in mesmerizing patterns. Strange shadows and figures now and then appear in the colorless smoke. The phantoms stay in the dark.
Ugh.
You start to shiver. The graveyard dampness.
Yeah. Foggy forest. Something's right here. Least favorite Twitch features, yeah, the
A
auto
tall figure
smileys.
sticks out from
Ooh.
behind the trees. It's difficult to determine who this is. You feel uneasy from the creature's odd movements.
Yeah, come
the
here.
figure disappears.
Ah, too bad.
Ghostly claps reverberate in the foggy forest.
Ghostly claps. Big crack right there. Oh, that is an entirely fair reason to do that, Beans. Alright, let's see what's up with the strange rift. Well, then let's go to the murky figures. And then we'll go to the strange rift after that.
Ghostly silhouettes
Sup,
arise
boys?
from the haze. First, an old galbetz, then a crooked cross made out of mossy branches. You carefully walk along the rotting fence and shiver
Ooh, let me get the
against
music
your
back on.
will. In a haze, a flock of black birds sweeps through, breaking the silence. A heartbeat, and you are alone. Another forest lies ahead of you.
Oh. I see it every time I go to the silhouettes. That's going to be my way out. Maybe. Maybe it's letting me deeper in.
The branches grab your dress. You realize that you've fallen into a
Let's go.
demonic trap.
Ooh. Fuck away from me, boys. Oh yeah, they get spikes, which means every time I damage them, I take that much damage. Fuck, okay. That's not going to help me. Never mind. Because they don't attack. They just have spikes. So, I am going to just put waste on these guys. The whole way down. Get one extra damage up, I guess. Alright, let's see how this goes. This is going to hurt me. Fuck, I keep forgetting that I need to take that item off, too. I fucking waste on myself. Stupid. Good night, Trans Sword Boyfriend. Thank you so much for coming through. Lovely to meet you. Hope you will come back. Ow. Oh, you do attack. Shit, do I have my herbs? Okay, good, at least. Give me some regen here. Keep me up. Hey, there's two spikes. Why did that hit? Why did he attack me? Oh, it's whatever. Anyway. Okay. 15. 20. Okay. Alright. Although the waste being on me works because it's giving them more waste at the start of every turn of mine. So, fine. So the one on the right's dead next turn, no matter what. And then I just need to get you. Yeah, 20 minutes is at absolute most. Sorry, I didn't realize that. I mean, yeah, literally 10 to 15 more. As soon as I see Tim is live and we are at a good stopping point, we will be headed over there, and then we'll be fine. Oof. Just do that. That. Okay, here we go. Hey, the feed, Sunny. Thank you, Possum. Dead. Could do 20 damage to me. Fuck off. We have 15 waste shit. Take that off. Alright, here we go. Oh yeah, okay, he's dead. Good. We did save our wolfy friends, but we ran into the also, hi Possum. Yeah, we found the hunter that Igor was telling us about. He led us into the forest. We found a werewolf spirit who had been trying to help our friends survive as werewolves. The hunter went batshit because the Leshy of the forest had betrayed him in the past and tried to burn the whole forest down. But we saved Nikolai. He was the last wolf to save, and as we were running down the mountain, we passed out from the smoke. We woke up in the footprint of a fuck-off Bigfoot, you know, something like where you're smaller than his toe kind of scale. And we're in a fog, and we don't know where we are or which direction is out, and we are wandering through the forest completely lost. So, the map is not helpful at all. We're just trying to find our way out. But yeah, join the diverse wolf clan, yes. Okay. Yeah, that one. Burn pages. Okay, Eternal. Reading swipe pages increases defense for 6 turns. What? Reading swipe pages. Oh, only in the next 6. Okay, cool. Ooh. Swipe, okay. Go with that one. Oh, 1 second. Let me get the music off. Ahoo, werewolves of London. Ahoo. Ooh, that sounds like a trap. Can't see it in this thicket, so I just move to the branches. Pass through here. Okay, let's go over here. Anyway. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, you Anna now?
Truly impassable. You fall,
oh, fuck
tumbling
off.
into an old...
Back from con today, totally exhausted. Takes time to relax. Yeah, well, hope you had a good nap. Hope you had a good time to the con. Welcome and good to see you. We got raided by Shitpost Calligrapher earlier, if you're wondering why the view count's high. And we have 500 followers tonight, so it's been a fun stream.
And drag you deeper into the abyss of the forest depths. You look back. You feel someone is watching.
Come on. Alright, guess I'm going this way now. Excuse me. The red ribbon sounds like a trap.
On one of the trees, you spot a red ribbon and head over to it. It's weathered with time and eaten by worms. The moment you touch it, it falls apart. However, beyond it, you see another ribbon and yet another one behind it. It looks like they show you the way.
Penetrable fog, strange trees. Let's see. When storms, he's printed near. This tree seems to be almost alive. I feel like I should go where the fog is thickest. Let's try the fir first, and then if not, I'll go to the fog. Yeah, Mia's great.
This
they are very kind to drop us as many raids as they
felled by
do.
a lightning strike is rotting among his luckier brothers. Somewhere in the fog, an owl cries. You raise your head, glancing at the sound among the branches, then look down again and fail to recognize the trees. It seems the forest around you has changed.
Teleportation. Beset by cats taking turns playing. Yes. Impenetrable trees. Or impenetrable fog, rather. Oh, here we go. Oh, look at the boy, chat. Oh my god.
The gloomy forest parts before the foggy glade. The opening continues to the left and to the right. You stop and think about where you should go next. Your gaze
going toward the
falls
Leshy for
on the
sure. Look at the
forest's
boy.
edge, and your skin crawls.
Look at the lad.
The dark figure of the Leshy rises above one of the paths.
Imagine living somewhere in a time and a place where something that big could exist, or you could believe something that big could exist. Yeah, I'm headed for the Leshy for sure.
You are going to follow the demon. You follow the Leshy, but you can't catch up to him. It seems as if the demon is playing.
Yeah, okay. More
I
info
can't keep
first.
wandering here any longer. I can stay here forever. I need to calm
Lad,
down.
lad.
What can I do to find the way?
Sitting in one spot or walking in circles.
Let God arise.
As soon as you start.
No, I should shake my clothes and put them on inside out. Then the demons will stop confusing me.
What?
You undress.
What does that mean?
The fog envelops you with penetrating cold.
Sorry.
Quickly shake your clothes.
That's
and
fair,
turn
Alpaca.
them
What I guess
inside
I mean
out.
is.
Then dress and look up.
Imagine.
The demons are gone. Only some faint clapping can be heard.
Yeah, what exactly? Imagine somewhere that, so imagine living in a time and a place where something that big could exist and you didn't, and could hide from people completely, could exist without ever being seen by a human being. Something 600 feet tall. You know what I mean? It's a thing. I guess so. Yeah. I mean,
the fog
oh my
gradually
God, honey.
recedes. And
You
in
are
the distance,
on one tonight.
You see a village in the middle of the forest. It's
Beowulf
surrounded
thing. Oh,
by
okay, fair enough.
firs and pines. However, it looks like this inhospitable place is home to people. You can see light in several windows and smoke coming from the chimneys.
Yada yada. Let's go to the village. I feel like I maybe should have taken the boots, but whatever. No. Village of lost people. Let's see. Only some faint clapping can be heard. Oh my God.
You reach the village. It seems that the forest's humming darkness recedes here, though the pine trees stand close to the houses. Life here runs its course
we are clearly
despite
incredibly
many
mature in
houses
this
standing
chat.
abandoned.
Let me...
You notice the hunter outside and call out to him.
Okay.
God be with you.
God be with you. Wait, you're new, aren't you? Oh! Huh! What a meeting! Hey, people! Marfa, are you home? Look, the forest brought us another one.
What is this village?
Oh, it's Nimza. We're from Nimza.
Oh!
Now you are too. And I think you will be for a long time.
Is this the village that the newspaper said disappeared?
Tell me about your village.
It's your village now too. It's a permanent village.
Phobia of big ass
Mostly
things.
Yazba. But there
Yeah,
are
fair
also
enough.
some rations.
I am
I'm
a
not
vast
very
avatar
clever
myself,
Perman person,
if anything.
But I know 2 languages. What can you tell us about Nimza? We're doing our farming quietly here. A pity though. We don't get as much salt as we used to.
That was completely incoherent to me.
It's just that the forest master keeps us here. He doesn't let us go anywhere. I can't even tell you how long this has been going on.
What do you mean, doesn't let you go?
We have whatever we desire here. Our first,
corruption.
plenty of fields, but if you venture any further, it's all fog. It doesn't let us go. You wander around and find out back here.
And if you turn your
I'm
clothes
trapped
inside
in
out?
the forest.
We've tried everything. Praying, turning our
Spiral
clothes
team.
inside out.
Yeah,
We just
Stormbird,
come
let's
to
go.
accept it. How much
Just thinking
time
of
has
Black
passed?
Avatar.
Several years. I can't
It's a
tell
little
you
of both,
anymore
honey. It's just the one they feel the
accurately
most
than
affinity to, because I think different people interpret it differently. But if you think about it, like all of the people, most of the people that we see become avatars throughout the story, especially the people who weren't archive employees, who weren't like main characters, but were just like, you hear them through stories. You're Michael Cruz and what have you. We're scared of the thing first, and then we're taken by it. Also, Martin is the same way for Lonely, right? They're scared of the thing first, and then they're taken by it. So it's about, because I think that like if I were tortured in a post-apocalypse season 5 domain, it would not be a vast domain because I would feel good there. That's why I'm an avatar there, even though it would terrify me being in the great beast thing that you hear about in season 5. But if I were in if I were to be tortured by one, it would probably be like a corruption or a buried type one. Even though I have the terrify, I have a fear of heights to a degree. It's a thrilling fear to me. So Lonely of the Vast. I'd be of the buried. Consider many things. Don't think it fits. Yeah, fair enough.
So I'm not the first one that Liashi brought to you.
Don't go saying his name left and right. You're not the only one Borsa brought. He takes them from somewhere. Were you lost long?
Show the weather, no saying. Okay, so this is the Aleshi, yeah. But they call them Vorses.
That's why you're here. Recently, some cab driver arrived.
Cab driver?
The forest brought him to us. And you will live with us.
Yeah, that's fair, Possum. That's sort of the right idea.
I've been walking through the forest the entire day. I have no strength left.
We have several abandoned isbas. Stay the night wherever you wish. You can use that one. No one lives there now. All right, I have to go.
We've spent enough time chatting.
We see a
I
Tim.
won't catch anything if we sit around
We see
talking
a
all day.
Tim.
Now will
This is
I?
the perfect timing.
I'll come by tomorrow morning and see how you're doing.
Thank you. My name is Vasilisa.
And I'm Efim. Jesus be your guy.
Efim. I like him. His voice actor's fun. Oh, it looks like I might be here for a while now because it's showing me the loading screen that normally shows me when I get back to Igor's Izba with that one. Oh, there's a tree growing through my house. Hell yeah. Nice and crooked. Okay, I'm going to do one thing before I forget. Actually, it's not going to save if I do. So, okay, I'm going to skip this and skit here. Oh, this is a perfect song to end on. Thank you guys so much for being here, chat. Thank you so much to the raiders who were here and stuck around. Thank you to Shiphouse Calligrapher for the raid. And all of our new followers, welcome in. Let me hit the raid thing here. Honey, can you remind the raid phrase? Yeah, you're going to do that right now. Thank you. Ooh, excuse me. I do love trees growing through buildings. But yes, thank you. If you don't know, my name is Annie Ruby. I use she, her pronouns. There's my info in chat. Eat the child is good for their health is the right phrase, by the way. I'm going to copy paste it so I can also put it in chat later. My beautiful mod, my mod is my beautiful fiance, Naomi. She, her pronouns as well. That's her info there. You heard her a little bit earlier. If you're new around here and you want to know when I'm going to stream, help me decide what to stream. Also join a community of these lovely people who are in my chat. It's a really lovely community. Join the Discord. That's right there in chat. I'm not going to go through the rest of the... You are a beautiful mod, it's true. I'm not going to go through the rest of the closing admin right now. If you have any questions about where else to find me, hit me up on the Discord. I can post links. Other than that, bless. Thank you so much for being here. This was a really, really, really great stream. I had a wonderful time, and I will see you guys... when will I see you guys? Maybe tomorrow night. Big, big maybe on that. If not tomorrow, probably next Sunday is the next time I'm going to see you guys. But until then, keep your eyes peeled on the Discord and take care. Good time, Zone.